The Fiji $1 1995 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the traditional Saqamoli club on the reverse is one of the most culturally significant modern coins issued by the Reserve Bank of Fiji. This coin is not only a piece of currency but also a strong symbol of Fiji's identity, heritage, and connection to the Commonwealth. Issued during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin reflects Fiji's post-colonial journey while still acknowledging its historical ties to the British Crown. The year 1995 falls within an important era when Fiji was actively promoting indigenous Fijian culture through its coinage, and the inclusion of the Saqamoli, a traditional Fijian war club, clearly demonstrates this cultural emphasis. On the obverse side, the coin displays a dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, facing right, wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a portrait style commonly used on Commonwealth coins during the late 20th century. Around the portrait, the inscription reads Elizabeth II at the top and Fiji along the edge, clearly identifying the issuing country. Below or near the portrait, the year 1995 is inscribed. The portrait represents continuity, stability, and Fiji's membership in the Commonwealth of Nations. Even though Fiji became a republic, Queen Elizabeth II remained an important historical and symbolic figure on Fijian coinage during this period. The reverse side of the coin is where its true cultural power is revealed. At the center is a Saqamoli, a traditional Fijian wooden war club known for its distinctive paddle-like shape and sharp edges. The Saqamoli was historically used by Fijian warriors in tribal warfare and ceremonies, symbolizing strength, authority, protection, and warrior spirit. Surrounding the design is a denomination $1, clearly marking the coin's monetary value, while the word Saqamoli is prominently inscribed, educating users about the object depicted. This deliberate labeling shows Fiji's intention to preserve and teach its indigenous heritage through everyday currency. From a technical perspective, the 1995 Fiji $1 Saqamoli coin is typically made of nickel brass, giving it a golden appearance similar to many dollar coins used worldwide. The coin has a round shape, a milled, reeded edge, and a moderate weight designed for durability and circulation. The size and composition were chosen to ensure the coin could withstand heavy daily use in Fiji's economy, especially in markets, transport, and retail trade where coins are frequently handled. Historically, the Saqamoli holds deep meaning in Fijian society. It was not just a weapon but also a ceremonial object often associated with chiefs and warriors of high rank. By placing this image on the national currency, Fiji honored its ancestors and reinforced national pride. In the 1990s, Fiji was increasingly focused on strengthening national identity, and coins like this one played a subtle but powerful role in cultural education, especially for younger generations who learned about traditional symbols through money. In terms of numismatic value, the 1995 Fiji $1 Saqamoli coin is generally considered a common circulation coin, meaning it was minted in relatively large numbers. In circulated condition, its value usually remains close to its face value. However, uncirculated examples, especially those with strong luster, sharp details, and no scratches, can command higher prices among collectors. Coins preserved in mint condition or graded by professional services may be valued more, particularly by collectors specializing in Pacific Islands, Commonwealth coinage, or Elizabeth II era coins. Collectors are especially drawn to this coin because it combines royal portraiture with indigenous cultural symbolism, making it visually and historically appealing. It fits well into collections focused on Queen Elizabeth II world coins, traditional weapons on coins, or Fijian numismatic history. Additionally, for collectors outside Fiji, this coin represents a fascinating example of how former colonies expressed national identity while still using the monarch's image. Economically, during the 1990s, Fiji relied heavily on tourism, agriculture, and trade, and the $1 coin played an important role in daily transactions. The durability of the nickel-brass composition made it ideal for circulation in tropical climates, where humidity can damage lower-quality metals. This practical design ensured that the coin remained functional while also serving as a cultural ambassador of Fiji. In modern times, the 1995 Saqamoli $1 coin has gained renewed interest due to the global fascination with Queen Elizabeth II memorabilia following the later years of her reign and her passing. Coins bearing her portrait are increasingly viewed as historical artifacts representing a long and transformative era in world history. As a result, Even common circulation coins like this one are now being saved, studied, and collected more actively than before. In conclusion, the $1 Saqamoli Elizabeth II Fiji 1995 coin is far more than just a monetary unit. It is a powerful blend of royal legacy, indigenous tradition, and national identity. Whether viewed from a historical, cultural, or numismatic perspective, this coin tells a rich story of Fiji's past and its place within the wider Commonwealth world. For collectors, historians, and coin enthusiasts, it stands as a meaningful reminder that coins are not just money, they are storytellers made of metal. The 1997 East Caribbean States $1 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II, second portrait, is an important and widely collected coin from the Eastern Caribbean region, representing unity, stability, and shared monetary identity among several island nations. Issued by the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, this coin circulated across multiple member states, including Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, and Anguilla. Rather than belonging to a single country, this coin symbolizes a regional currency system, making it historically and economically significant within the Caribbean and the wider Commonwealth world. The obvo side of the 1997 $1 coin displays the second definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II used on East Caribbean coinage. This portrait was designed by Raphael McCloof, whose effigy became iconic across many Commonwealth nations during the late 20th century. In this design, Queen Elizabeth II is shown facing right, wearing the royal diadem, a symbol of monarchy, continuity, and constitutional authority. The portrait appears mature and dignified, reflecting her long and stable reign. Surrounding the effigy is the inscription Queen Elizabeth II along the upper edge and East Caribbean states around the lower perimeter, clearly identifying both the monarch and the issuing authority. Below or near the portrait appears the year 1997, marking this coin as part of a late 1990s issue before later portrait changes. The designation Second Queen Elizabeth II is especially important to collectors. The first portrait showed a much younger queen early in her reign, while this second portrait reflects her middle years and was used extensively from the 1980s through the 1990s. This makes the 1997 issue part of a long-running and recognizable design era, bridging early post-colonial coinage and more modern Caribbean monetary systems. Coins from this portrait period are often favored by collectors for their balance of tradition and modernity. The reverse side of the 1997 East Caribbean $1 coin features the denomination $1 prominently displayed at the center. Surrounding the value are decorative elements that emphasize balance, clarity, and official authority. Unlike many national coins that feature animals or landmarks, East Caribbean dollar coins often use clean, formal designs to ensure easy recognition across multiple islands with different cultures and symbols. This simplicity was intentional, reflecting the practical need for a shared currency that could be easily accepted and trusted throughout the region. From a technical and physical perspective, the 1997 East Caribbean $1 coin is typically struck in nickel brass, giving it a golden appearance similar to many dollar coins worldwide. It has a round shape, a milled, reeded edge, and a solid weight that provides durability for heavy circulation in tropical environments. The metal composition was chosen to resist corrosion caused by humidity and salt air, a common challenge in Caribbean climates. The coin's size and thickness make it easy to handle, distinguish, and use in everyday transactions. Historically, the Eastern Caribbean dollar, XED, has been one of the most stable currencies in the Caribbean. Managed by the ECCB, it has long been pegged to the U.S. dollar, providing economic stability for member states. The 1997 $1 coin played a vital role in daily commerce, from markets and transportation to tourism-driven businesses. Tourists visiting the islands during the 1990s would frequently encounter this coin, making it one of the most internationally recognized Caribbean circulation pieces of its time. From a numismatic standpoint, the 1997 East Caribbean States $1 coin is considered a common circulation issue, meaning it was minted in large quantities to meet regional demand. In circulated condition, its value generally remains close to face value. However, uncirculated examples, especially those with bright original luster, sharp lettering, and minimal contact marks, are increasingly sought after by collectors. Coins reserved in mint sets are professionally graded can command higher premiums, particularly among collectors specializing in Commonwealth coins. Queen Elizabeth II portraits are Caribbean regional currencies. Collectors are especially attracted to this coin because it represents multiple nations with a single design, a concept not commonly seen outside currency unions. It also serves as an excellent example of how former British territories transitioned into self-governing states while maintaining economic cooperation and historical ties to the British Crown. The presence of Queen Elizabeth II on the coin reinforces this connection while also highlighting the constitutional framework under which many of these states operated. In the broader historical context, the late 1990s were a period of modernization and globalization for Caribbean economies. The 1997 East Caribbean $1 coin stands as a snapshot of that era, reflecting both tradition and forward-looking regional cooperation. Today, as digital payments and paperless transactions grow, physical coins like this one are increasingly appreciated as tangible records of economic history. In conclusion, the 1997 East Caribbean States $1 coin featuring the second portrait of Queen Elizabeth II is far more than a simple unit of currency. It is a symbol of regional unity, economic stability, Commonwealth heritage, and numismatic continuity. Whether held by a collector, studied by a historian, or remembered by those who use it in everyday life, this coin represents an important chapter in Caribbean monetary history and the long global legacy of Queen Elizabeth II.